Here is my bag of toys that I bring with me to every job. Hello, I'm Mrs. Pendergast, formerly a zoologist, now a babysitter, full-time nanny. I am making this informative video to advise to you that turtle depression is the #1 killer of turtles. The rate of turtle depression is so high it matches humans. Nearly 1 in every turtle family suffers from turtle depression. Turtle depression is more deadly than anything else afflicting turtles. Similarly, depression is the #1 thing affecting teenagers. I was a zoologist for 39.5 years in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me tell you that watching children is more breaking on your soul than watching animals. Ever since Mr. Pendergast died and I decided to retire, I've been watching children, and let me tell you, they do cause more messes than turtles do. Last night I came down into the kitchen upon putting the teenagers to sleep. In the kitchen was melted Ben & Jerry's ice cream, melted Haagen-Dazs, melted Skinny Cow, and the likes. Left it completely uncleaned for me to pick up. These are the results of depression. And on top of all of that, there was multiple brands of macaroni and cheese. They decided to have a ice cream taste test and a macaroni and cheese taste test. Why are they like this? Because the parents don't love them. The parents don't care about their children anymore because their parents don't pay attention to them. I went down to the Barnes & Nobles. I requested a book about puberty so I could understand what is going on in the teenagers' minds. What kind of parents allows their children to eat 3 different kinds of macaroni and cheese and 3 different kinds of ice cream for dinner? The children lack nutrients because their parents don't buy them any nutrients. They're the ones that are to blame. In the refrigerator is bagel bites and lean cuisines. Whatever happened to a nice home-cooked meal? Sitting down around the table as a family. They allow their teenagers to be on social media, toxic websites. Their youth innocence is gone. I took my teenagers on a field trip to the zoo, the Cincinnati Zoo. Guess what they saw? They had never been to a zoo. What kinds of teenagers and children nowadays don't go to zoos? Then I started talking to the children about other things they had not done. Running in the park, playing hide and go seek, so to say, as the Americans like to call it. They had not played kickball before. They had not played ping pong before. They had not done arts, crafts. The only things that these children know about is their electronics, their websites, their junk food, their sugar candies and ice creams. They do not know the value of the dollar because they've never seen one. All they see are electronics, websites, more electronics and more websites. Do you know what they're turning into? I'm sure you do. Robots. Now, the turtles were not addicted to electronics and websites. Now, the children nowadays, they are. That is what causes the teenage depression. Now, why are you wondering? Why did the turtles have depression? It's because, you see, it's a multi-generational problem here. The only generation that has any sense is my generation. Any generation that comes after me is more or less a lost cause. But my darling Sarah, whom I babysit, 14 years old, part of the volleyball team, straight A student, she showed me how to do a video. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you for being a teenager that has hope, all because of me.